Hello and welcome to the show. We started this week's Failrace episode with Angus on GTA 5. Now this was during a video a little while back where we have the missile truck versus the dock handler. It turns out the real winner is a space program of some description, because that's a hell of a flight right there. Yeah, turns out the missile truck is very strong, but if you crash it into a dock handler hard enough, you get some rather impressive flights. Although more broken physics, a bolty horse on GTA 5 with a truck that's, well, it's towing a trailer, but not how you're supposed to tow a trailer. I don't know much about trucks, but I do know that that's very much not correct. I do know that that is 100% not how a truck works, in the slightest. The trailer, in fact, the trailer is now so far away from the truck you could almost drive a bike through that gap. I'd be tempted to try. I don't quite know. The player sadly never really goes for fully crashing into the glitch to see what might happen, but I've not seen that one before. I mean, the trailer is now almost entirely in a different lane to the truck. It is being still towed by the truck. Now, I presume on the player that's towing the trailer's screen that is okay. In fact, as it comes to a stop, the trailer actually goes in front of it. That's the level of broken we've got going on there. It is quite impressive, I must say. Taco Catbell on Mafia 3 has come back to their car to find a body on it. The thing is, the body is, well, A, rather frozen through the windscreen and roof, and B, actually holding the car in place. The car physically cannot move with the body stuck there. No, not at all. You're not going to be going anywhere with that. No idea how the body ended up there and how it ended up phased through the car, but the car is stuck, and I would say that, well, that is kind of, yeah, you're going to need a new car. You're going to need a new car on that one. There's very little that you can do it. You can see the wheels are spinning. You can see the car is trying to pulling against something, but not quite working. Black and Red up next on Maneater, a wonderfully wacky game, with a shark battling a boat. I mean, a shark wins. The boat's not supposed to go that flying, though, I must say. In fact, you've managed to rather wedge a boat in a game not all about that sort of thing. It's quite impressive, I must say. In fact, the shark actually struggles to get up to the boat now, that it is wedged in that particular location. Yeah, the boat got launched a long way. Jefferson 10 up next, proving that just about any game you can find a way to roll cars. Bins, yep, they will do mean things to the vehicle. It's a double barrel roll. Quite an impressive. Well done, double barrel roll. But yeah, even unusual games can have some flippy issues. Gravel is another one here. Things go wrong for the Volkswagen, just a little bit too much speed and a massive roll off of a bridge. Amazingly, though, gets incredibly lucky by pinging off the wall and somehow getting bounced the right way. Actually made up time on the vehicles ahead. So we see going up to this corner here, carrying a lot of speed. It's just a little bit too much speed and bounces. The car gets a bit of airtime, isn't turning because of that bump. Bounces again on the outside. There's one flip, two flip, and then a load of flips off the bridge, but pings its way around the wall perfectly to accelerate away, and no harm done. Well, let's say no harm done. It's a game. Reese Fretter up next with, well, what's in the distance? What's the yellow SUV? It crashes into another car. They get fused together. The game doesn't know what to do and decides they should go for a fly. I'm not quite sure what caused them to get stuck together in such a manner, but they're off down the road. Still together. They bounce off something. I don't know what. A rock or something? Pings them both apart. Both now on fire. Yeah, it turns out the fusing of the trucks was not a good thing. They both ended up exploding as well. Aquasmite on Project Cars 2 is trying to do some drifting with the Rad Bull when things go a bit wrong. Now, the spin, understandable. The light bump on the wall to sudden flying Mazda and then sudden stopping Mazda, less understandable. Don't hit the wall. Christ, don't hit the wall with the rat. It gets very angry. It gets very angry indeed. That's not the only vehicle. T-Lar, also on Project Cars 2, with a Formula 1 car on the street circuits. Now, again, gets things a little bit wrong. He's going towards the roundabout area. Gets things a little bit wrong. Carries a bit too much speed. Bounces off the curb. Hits a bollard. Then physics get angry. I don't know where the bollard is anymore. I think the game thought the bollard was stuck under the car. The car was juddering around something chronic. It does land back down eventually and can carry on, but I don't know what upset it so much to begin with. We have Mike also on Project Cars 2. Now, this is AI and Monaco. Offered a disaster. This is, I mean, they've done well to get this far before a complete disaster went on with the classic cars, but there are some Porsche and 917s up at the front have made a massive mess, and that leads to a traffic jam. Now, we see this sometimes at Monaco when you have large grids. Unfortunately, the Project Cars AI struggle a bit with it. This one, though, is quite an impressive traffic jam we have going on. Not seen a traffic jam this good for a while. as vehicles are desperately trying to shuffle their way through. The Ferraris are getting, in fact, everything's getting impatient. This is all AI cars in this group. The Porsches are stuck facing the wrong way. The Ferraris are getting impatient, pushing vehicles through. They get to the point where not only have we got Porsches now facing the wrong way, there's a Porsche on top of some other ones over there. Some vehicles actually end up getting stuck going down the escape road. Yep, that's 100% not where you're supposed to be. There's one Porsche being carried. Yep. The car that was stuck on the roof has actually been carried off down the road by... I think it might have been dumped off now. It's complete carnage. It's gone completely and utterly bonkers. At least 3 cars are now stuck down the escape road, not where they're supposed to be. One Ferrari's ended up the wrong way. I don't quite know how that's happened. It's all gone quite wrong. And finally, we have Acid Nemesis on Beam driving the Vendetta. Gets things wrong going over a crest, and the most ridiculously clean cut of the bodywork you could imagine goes on. Actually goes down a gear by accident, I think. It spins the car for a second. It had recovered up until that point. Such a clean cut. So everything is going... Well, everything's going normal. Loses the back end going over a crest. Fair enough. The car is spinning around. As it comes back past the telephone post, it takes off the whole front end, but doesn't change the direction of the car, doesn't hit any of the bits of the vehicle. It just tears the bodywork off. You couldn't do that one if you tried. You couldn't do that one if you tried with such a clean cut on the vehicle. As you can see, there's no other damage to it. But, well, probably engine's blown to bits from the downshift, but no other damage on the front of the vehicle outside of the bodywork being torn off. That is quite good going / unbelievably lucky. Well, there we go. That is going to be it for this episode. As ever, if you have clips you'd like to submit to this series, you can via our forums. There is a link in the description. At the very top of the page is the Failrace clips and mission section, and there you can find all the rules and how to submit them. That, though, is going to be it from me. Thank you all very much for watching, and until next time, a goodbye.